Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Razim and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar. Chapter 3, Episode 6, The Mission Board. Please excuse any scuff and such tonight as I'm not running with my usual setup. My main PC is down, so yeah, please excuse any scuff tonight, everybody. But we shall begin with introductions, starting with Taldarius, and then we will go left to right, top to bottom, for the talkie icons on the screen. Go ahead, Taldarius.
Yep. Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I will be playing the allies, I'll be playing the enemies, and I'll be playing everything in between except for our lovely players tonight. Tonight's question is a little bit of a softball, but I wanted to ask it. What do all of you think of your memories? And for our guest star, are you happy with how the memory giving went? Here, I'll go ahead and just disconnect the little dummy thing for now, so that way it's evened out and no longer split in half. And when Argus runs, I'll go ahead and rejoin it. So, first off would be Dart.
Heckies. But good evening, everyone. My name is Seda, and I play Dart, the Steel Ground Rockruff. As for the memories, as a player, I really liked it. As Dart, do they have Tylenol or something in this world? Because holy heck, Dart's brain's going in many different directions about what the brief glimpse of memory could mean. Just fantastic for me. Absolutely loved it.
All right, next up would be Azareth.
Greetings all, I am Arzadeu, and I play Azareth, the off-club jangmo who is just a dragon type. Unlike some others. Just basic normal. As for the question, Azareth enjoys it. He very much enjoys it. You get happy jingle jingles from him. Anything else need to be said?
I don't think so. Next up would be Vector.
Hello, my name is Avian Wolf. Most of you can call me Avi. I play as Vector, the water-flying rockruff, and Vector doesn't know how to feel about his memories, but very hopeful and looking forward to finding more about essentially very excited to discover more about himself. Also, not the zoomies, but very much. But the gears are turning, like a little wind-up toy. Then the
Our
zoomies.
modest fellowship expands.
Okay, know what we're doing for the
Praise
Vector plushie.
sub.
All right. Next up would be Sin.
Geeman, thank you very much for that gift sub to Enja.
Real quick, you said next up was me?
Yep, you are next up.
Yep, there I am. Hello, I am Colada the Jerboa. I play the timid little Sin, a new addition to the group. Steel normal type. Variant of Mawile. And it was what we thought about the memories, right?
Yes. What did you think about your memories?
Okay. I think as for Sin, he is quite relieved isn't the word I'm looking for her, but similar to that, like, that he has anything to go on as to what he might have been doing before he lost, like, all knowledge of what he is and who he is. So at least he knows, but he doesn't know what to really think about it, per se. And I know outside of Sin, I know how he feels, but he doesn't. He is trying to figure it out.
Well, I am Razim. I played Jet, the Ghost Electric type rockruff. As for the memories, it was simple and intriguing.
All right. Go ahead and go with Amos now.
Hello, I'm Wearnable, and I play Amos the Growlithe. And he's just a normal Growlithe, so he is a fire type. And Amos, the only thing he can think about that is memory is, fluff, yeah.
And then the guest star.
It's me. Hello. I am Enja Lumerius, and today I'll be playing Kaza, the mono-psychic type who is definitely a completely normal Abra with no quirks whatsoever. And I think the memory giving process went quite well.
All right. And do we have anyone particularly wanting to do the recap this week?
I think I might want to give a stab at it, if possible.
All right, go ahead.
So, last session, the party, while outside the bank now, we're about to go places. Until Amos recognized an Abra. A very pink-wearing Abra. It's Kaza. So the party is introduced to Kaza, Kaza introduced the party. Kaza mentions something about bringing about memories and such at some point. I forget when, but I might as well bring this up now. But eventually the party heads over to the library to go read up on getting more knowledge on the world. Library's in a bit of shambles due to the knocked owl saving the party back over from the very beginning, really early on. So we got a couple books, helped fix a couple shelves. Amos, Argus was big help, Sin was help. Amos helped mostly too, if I remember correctly. I know Azrith helped. And then Dart, Vector, Jet read lore books on legendaries, the world, and how guild works. Then later in the night, Kaza helped bring about some memories for each of the group, and it was mixed results. And what will the party do with these memories now? That's up for them to decide. And there's your basic overview of this session.
All right. Does anyone have anything to add?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
There was also a small bit where Kaza was helping Jet with his soul problem.
Absolutely correct, yes.
I completely missed that. I'm sorry.
And much earlier, Kaza had settled down for a short nap, and the party had poured water on him and put a bucket over his head.
That did happen too, yes.
So yes, apart from that, now I think we've touched all bases.
All right. So I think that we're going to start off with probably Jet and Kaza leaving the little mindscape situation that was going on there.
Yep, they have done plenty.
And you are now outside of that little situation. What would you like to do now that you are back in the real world?
Good question. Well, it is getting late, so let's see. I suppose Kaza will ask what their plans are for now, since it's getting dark and most teams generally prefer not to operate then. Friends?
Yep. You guys gonna?
Oh.
I didn't realize that was just to everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
he did say the team.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I thought this was still with Jen. I'm like,
Do
No,
not worry.
No,
this is
he
not
was
the first-
pulled. They were pulled out of the mindscape.
Don't worry, this is not the first time he has been ignored by a crowd.
I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
All righty, off to a great start.
I'm not even in this scene.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. Are we still reading the books?
Yeah, you guys were all right there while they were working on this. They were doing a little bit of soul searching.
I'm sorry, Kaza. We've just been looking at these books and oh man, there's so much to learn. But
Oh,
yeah,
yes, I understand.
but I apologize. But yeah, so I think for now, Vector's just been kind of putting his paw on his forehead, it's kind of like a little bit information overload and excited of all the places he could go zoomies for. Okay, well, I guess we also, I don't think we have anything else to do, but we still gotta pick a job, I believe.
It's late though.
Hmm.
Sure, we should do it tonight. We could probably do it in the morning.
Do we know what time it is by any chance?
It is getting to be the evening. To put it into perspective, dinner was served. The meal you ate was dinner. The bank was about to close up, and the reason that you're here now is because it would be open basically the entire night.
Ah, gotcha. That is true. Oh. And Victor's giving a small yawn. We did a lot of smo, so a little bit of I guess a little bit of shut-eye won't hurt. But Vector's still wagging his tail from all the excitement and learning all the new places.
think getting some nice sleeps is a good idea. You know, if
Yeah.
you're first sleep in the guild and not, you know, in a wagon or on the road, danger. Which none of us ever got before because everything kept. It's fine, just look forward to this. I look forward to this. Happy jangle noises.
Would you like me to be present tomorrow?
I mean, unless Victor's like, Victor's like, unless, like, I apologize. Unless there's anything else you want to, you want to do with us, or if there's anything you have anything in mind as well. Like looking up like Dart, Jet, Sin. Any ideas, Amos?
Dart's not here.
Yeah, Dart left. Dart
Oh,
walked out.
right. Oh, wait.
Dart
He
went
looks around like, wait,
outside.
where's Dart?
Dart went outside.
Dart did go outside.
That's like memories, then something, and he never told us something. He just walked outside afterwards.
That just it's a lot, I guess. But it's like Victor's just like size. Well, I think. Turns to Kaza like I given how everyone is probably feeling with our memories as well. Would you be available tomorrow? I mean, we could probably meet up right after some rest. I mean, it has been quite a while. And looking outside, it's probably. I assume it's also getting like pretty dark, right?
Yeah,
Outside.
it's getting pretty dark at this point.
Yeah, and
Sure.
yeah, and I'm sorry, Kaza. It's been a lot. It's been a very eventful day. So
Oh,
I
don't
think
worry. I understand completely about eventful days.
Yay,
But
that's good.
yeah,
Oh
and
boy.
I really do appreciate it, and I would say it would be best for us to get some rest and probably feel try to figure out what to do after a good night's rest, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then I will ask, do you have any letters or messages?
For what?
Other places, maybe?
Not that I can remember.
Victor
Okay.
Victor kind of puts a paw kind of like on his chin, like letters for just to send to other places in question.
Yes. I technically slept not too long ago, so I'm gonna be good for a while longer.
No letters that I know of.
Sin is going to shake their head and kind of look around and say, I don't really know a lot of people, so I don't have any.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll just meet tomorrow. Where? And
Oh, good question.
By the board? Or, like, main gathering area of Starlight Guild?
Yeah. I would say maybe I would say maybe near or in front of the guild. It would be. I think it would be a good place to meet up.
Sure. Okay.
Alrighty. Though Victor's kind of a little bit concerned. You haven't haven't noticed where Dart went. Have you? Like,
The other rockruff? Or
yeah, Dart.
Dart's the gray one. He looks like me, but darker.
okay. No. No, I don't know.
I thought he went outside.
I'm gonna go check outside then.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I'll leave you two to it to not overwhelm him. He's probably, I don't know. Go on. He's gonna push Vector out towards the door. Go.
Okay. All right, I'll go check up. I'll go check up on Dart. And he kind of like walks out.
All right. As you walk outside, you see an empty street and Shade sitting there right outside the door. I mean, a little bit off to the side, but...
Oh, Shade. Good to see you. Sorry if it took so long, but you haven't found Dart or happened to see Dart walking by here.
Yeah, had a little bit of a talk with him. Offered to go with him, kind of wanted to be not with people.
Oh.
Something memory got a bad draw, probably.
Well, at least can you at least tell me where he went? We're all about to head over to the guild and to get some rest, and I wanted to at least tell Dart that before we leave him behind. Or Hector just like kind of like just looks down on the ground, just like, well, just more or less just I'm worried about Dart.
Dart, which direction would you have gone off with? Would you say left, right, wandered through back alleys? What are you going for here?
I probably say would have gone to the left. And
All right.
probably 2-3 minute walk, if that. Not going too far, just kind of like enough space to think.
All right. Shade is gonna kind of do a little bit of tilt his head back and forth, kind of do a little wobble motion with his paw and go, don't. That's too good of an idea, but hey, if you can find him and get him to talk with you, he went down that way, and he's gonna just point down the street.
Victor's just gonna kind of look down and, all right, thanks. And, well, I think we'll probably, most of us probably are gonna be starting to make our way back, but yeah, well, if I'm gone for too long, just let them know that that I'll be alright. I should be able to make my way back. And Victor's gonna start going down the street to the left.
You're just gonna hear Shade kind of mumble, like, why is everyone just wanting to go off by themselves today?
Can I just respond to this? It's not what it seems, okay?
You can respond to him. He's just gonna kind of raise an eyebrow at you because you're literally leaving by yourself to go off after someone who left by themselves.
It's gonna be a recipe for disaster. Just don't get caught. Easy.
Okay, this is gonna be my one joke comment for the night. I don't know why. I just think back to Super Amazing Wagon Adventure, and it's and the two went back to the tent to relax.
Relax, yes.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Ship Dart and Vector. The Vector
Dart.
I'm sorry, but you two always end up being cute together.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Tippy tappy down the street.
All right. Dart, are you making any actual attempt to hide, or are you just more like wandering the street looking at the buildings?
I was imagining more Dart finding a quiet tree to sit under by the path and just kind of. I pictured he's just trying to replay that memory in his head over and over, being like, what is this trying to tell me? What am I missing? What can I extract from this? So I imagine he's like also just on his hunt, just like, or just on his back, just like, with his paws up in the air, just trying to like recreate the memory and swipe and stuff and all the motions that he was doing in his memory.
All right.
Does he hear the tippy tappy coming?
I mean, Vector, you're probably not being quiet about it, right? You're probably just like looking around. You
Yeah,
probably
just
like calling his name maybe once or twice.
Yeah, like not too not like yelling at the top of his lungs, just kind of like a normal, I don't know what this like
Yeah, not like yell. I'm just going like, Dart, are you there,
yeah,
Dart?
yeah, pretty much.
Hang into the empty void. Does the void respond?
Dart not even opening his eyes, being like, Vector, I'm not some lost puppy. Wait, don't respond to that.
Vector just kind of just looks a little concerned with in his eye, just kind of concerned, but slowly walks up. I know. I just wanted to make sure that you're doing okay.
Truth be told, I'm not sure how I'm doing.
Vector just kind of. Are you just like laying down, or like, and just kind of like, or are you standing?
Kind of just like leaning against the tree, like just sitting down haunches.
I'm gonna like sit next to Dart. Be like, do you want to talk about it, or? And you don't have to. I I just wanted to let you know that we'll probably start making our way back to the guild, but sir, but I just want to let you know that, you know, if there's anything that you want to just talk about, I'm here for you.
Have you ever felt the feeling that you've potentially messed up gravely?
Oh, well, I I wouldn't know much, but like Victor just kind of looks down, like I don't know. I guess probably after I guess after getting some memories, I or I guess we just Victor just kind of breathes, just no, but I guess it's more or less, things I guess I feel a little bit different, but sorry. Just Victor just kind of like shakes his head. Just I guess I guess I'm still kind of trying to process a few things myself.
I'm sorry for if I worried everyone. I just needed to try to revisit that memory again. I just out of everything that is potentially locked away. Why that? And I'm worried that it might be connected to the other things I do remember.
Well, if it's something that I guess that came up, probably was kind of important, but I will say that whether it was good or bad, it is something that, it, I guess, kind of like Victor's like kind of like on this, like putting his paw on his chin. I don't know. It's just so weird, but I guess it's more or less it's important to you, whether it's bad or good. I guess it has its own reasons for it. Why? Not really too sure, but and Victor just kind of sighs, like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this too, but I don't know. But for me though, I I don't know. I wouldn't. I think you're just. He's like he's like kind of struggling with a little bit of words because he's still kind of like processing his thoughts on his memories, but he's like, or he just he just kind of takes a pretty deep breath. But I guess it's more or less something we should probably think about a little bit more tomorrow. I know you want to think about it, but let's give it some time. We've been through a lot today. We learned a lot. I mean, we're still trying to get everything, trying to get used to everything. So let's try to take it with one day at a time. And maybe, who knows, it'll give us something that, that we'll be able to find what we've been missing. And maybe the answer will come to us. But I don't think rethinking it constantly is going to give us the same answer, or isn't going to give us a different answer. So, but Victor kind of like slowly gets up and be like, if I don't know if you still want a little bit of time, but if I don't know if you want some time alone, but I just wanted to let you know that we're here for you, and I just wanted to make sure that you're okay. And it's okay that we don't know anything. We'll get to
Dart's gonna sigh and just be like, but that's the thing that eats away at me the most. Especially because everyone else, like, we're all in this situation where we don't know who we are, and I feel like time after time, I've had to bend that rock for some of our party members. But why? Is it because I think back to what I remember, and I'm trying to understand who I am, what kind of individual I was. Am I doing all this for the good of the world, or am I trying to do this just to know more? And I fear I've potentially failed a lot of people. I failed 73 times before. what made the 74th time so different. Dart's going to start walking back on the road, on the pathway, just like, I find myself just stuck between wanting to know more about who I was, but at the moment, I'm scared of what might be lying down there.
Just gonna like start walking down with Dart, and he kind of looks up to Dart, and he just kind of says, or he says, "Well, I'll tell you one thing that's different. It's that you have us with you, and I think that's what's the most important thing." And we'll get to the bottom of it. Just don't do it alone. But for now, we don't have the answers, or we don't have the needed things right now. And I think just the most important thing is to just take our time. Perhaps maybe, over time, we'll find our answer. I know you will. I'm sure all of us will. But just let's do it together. And who knows? Maybe, once you find what's inside or what you're looking for, maybe it's not as bad as you think.
I just hope you're right. But as much as I like you want to preach teamwork, I fear this is something I might have to face on my own when it does arise.
Victor kind of like nods in understanding, like kind of like with like understandably like nodding. But we're still here. And as of right now, I think that matters.
Let's head back.
Yeah, let's head back. I kind of like start walking back.
All right. Are the rest of you going to wait at the library, or are you going to, for them to possibly come back, or are you just going to go back to the guild?
Where did everybody go?
Yeah, did you wait there? Did you go back to the guild? What you doing?
Amos has gone back to the guild and is already asleep.
Why is the guild hall on fire?
No.
Amos is EP.
It's like,
Slept all day, get some memory. Had to
That's-
be around books. Nap time.
Nap time.
That's a big bonfire. Oh wait, that's not a bonfire. That's the guild hall. No.
No. Anyways, where are the buckets of water?
But yeah, Sin would have waited because Sin doesn't want to have anybody left behind.
Same with Azareth. What about Jet and Kaza?
Just wait.
Kaza was getting ready to leave. He wasn't feeling quite tired yet, considering he just napped outside the bank, so he was probably going to do a few more.
He just used the move rest for a couple minutes.
That's good enough for him, according to him. People may roll medicine if they want to dispute that.
That would be, in fact, the correct thing to roll, yes.
Azareth won't dispute it. So it seems like only Amos went back to the guild sleepy.
Left Amos and Shade alone again.
To be fair, Shade was waiting outside the thing.
I feel like that Azareth would have been, dancing around, jingling, jangling, probably like, can you probably do that outside and not inside the library? Okay. Jingle, jangle, dancing noises outside.
Yeah, by the way, would Amos have accepted Shade's offer to, like, accompany?
Yep.
Alright, so you guys did leave Shade and Amos alone again.
Don't
Good job.
teach my camp.
Good job.
Yes.
Great job.
So I guess Alice is the one outside waiting for them. Jingling, jangling. Don't worry. You would know if he disappears because the jingle jingle stops. And there's
Yeah,
no sound.
what about the rest of you? Because there's still a couple of you left. You waiting with the group? You going back to the guild? What you doing?
Chat will wait for the others to come back.
All right. Jet's waiting. Azareth is waiting. Sin is waiting. The other two are coming back. Was Kaza going to wait for them to come back, or was he just going to go off?
Well, he made plans. He knows the next meeting point, so he's probably leaving.
All right.
Unless there was anyone who had rolled.
I do not believe anyone wanted to roll.
Okay.
No one felt like disputing it. It has gone undisputed.
Then
So
he's leaving.
then Kaza's going off doing his thing. So yeah, I guess Dart Vector, when you get back, you're just going to see Azareth, Sin, and Jet waiting there.
Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, jinga, janga, 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 ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Look in the sky, ask
that.
another why. Ba-da-da-da. Sorry. He's singing.
I'm still doing the tippy tappies. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy. Oh, hey! Hi!
Hey, you two are back! Yay! Now we don't have to be worried about. Yay!
Yeah.
I only went down the street a little bit to get some fresh air and quiet.
From what we've been told, I mean, they're probably still around somewhere. I'm still a bit on edge. Slightly. It's just slightly.
Fair enough. I suppose we are returning back to the guild hall for the evening.
Yeah, we should probably go tell Sin and Jet who are inside. Everyone else went and left.
Were they waited inside, or they would have been outside? Because I thought they would have been waiting outside.
Good question. I do apologize.
Sin would have been waiting outside and slightly dancing to the jingle jangles.
Chat would have stayed inside.
Here, let's go tell Jet. As opens the library door and yes, yells, Jet, we're leaving! You coming?
Yeah. And he will follow back to the guild.
Alrighty.
Hey.
So, when it comes to getting back to the guild, You get back, and it seems like it's still actually rather busy. Although it does seem like it's the more nocturnal Pokemon that are now, going around, rushing around, doing stuff.
Yes, I guess it's always busy.
We are
No matter
going
time
to
of day.
need that.
Yep, putting the dummy bot in.
Hello.
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 Bueno.
Everyone say hello to Werny and the cool substitute.
Werny? You mean
Or
Aurum?
no, I meant Orb, but it was just because I looked down and saw Werny's thing, because it shifted all my stuff.
Argus introductions and QOD.
Yes. QOD was what you thought about your memory.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt things. Hi, I'm Aurum, and I play Argus, a regular rock dragon type tyrant. And for Q of the day, Argus doesn't know what to think. He's kind of curious if he's crime type now because he ran away, apparently. And he was also wondering where all his bravery went.
The case of the missing bravery.
The case of the missing bravery. Can we find it in our travels?
Is it gonna take up a whole third of the game? That's gonna be like really long for this like 50+ hour game
No.
that we've made.
He's just going to put in a request for a rescue team for please find missing bravery in this dungeon.
Awesome. The question: why does it say Zero Isle? Okay, sorry, distracting.
All right. So, there's not really going to be that many things that are going to go on, between here and you guys settling down for the night. So, anything that happens is up to you guys.
Can Argus find a TM for earthquake?
No.
Um,
Unfortunately, I am not that distracted and agreeable. Maybe try again next calendar year.
I think that Sin would actually, before settling down proper, want to get a little more exercise to make himself more tired. So might find a little place to do some light exercise.
There is a publicly available training ground at the guild. It's not exactly like a big thing, but it is technically its own carved out little space for it. If you want to have a safe, easy space to do it.
Yeah, that's probably where he'd go then. So I'm assuming it's somewhere safe to use moves and such.
Oh yeah, it's like a reinforced little area.
Okay. So yeah, he wants to go and do a little bit of practice, some training, before heading to bed because he A wants to be prepared and B wants to be more eepy because not very eepy right now.
So, do you want to train anything in particular, or do you just want to train something in general?
I think he wants to practice using just his jaw for his moves that he's got, because he kind of knows what he can do, but doesn't fully have practice using his stuff. So, most likely be trying to get a better handle of it in a combat sense.
All right, you could pretty easily go and do that. Would anyone like to do anything else before the group settles down for the night?
I'm thinking meditation for Azareth.
All right. Are you doing any actual literal soul searching, or is it just meditation?
Just meditation. I didn't think
All
about soul searching, so I won't count that towards like, yes, should totally do soul searching now. Not just simple meditation.
All right. So if Azrith is just going to be doing a little bit of simple meditation, then I don't really feel the need to make you roll for that. You can just, have a nice little meditation. You're not trying to do anything too much. Just clear your mind a bit, have a relaxing time.
Vector is going to be writing in his journal, especially thinking about taking some time with his memory and processing it.
Argus wants to try to reinvent the wheel.
All right. For what purpose?
Namely, he saw the wheels on the wagon and how the wagon was so much easier to pull than his polgos. So he wants to invent his own type of wheels for his polgos.
All right. Did you happen to update your character sheet to the new thing
What new thing?
in announcements? In the scar announcement. Okay. The reason that I was trying to ask is because there's now a technology skill, which would have been good for this. However, if you do not have the 1.3 sheet, you do not have the technology skill.
I do not. I do have Craft Inventor as my knowledge specialty. If that matters.
You know what? Sure, we'll just use it as a replacement. However, just don't try and do too much like tech stuff right now because you don't have the correct skills for it technically.
Until I get the new sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'll let it go for this one, but don't try and go around doing a bunch of.
My apologies. So I do craft plus the knowledge specialty. I think that
You get +1 from your specialty. Yep.
Okay.
And besides that, you would just have mind, and then some form of expertise, and then probably innovative. I'll give you +1 if you use innovative for obvious reasons.
Oh, that puts me at 10 dice.
Cool. Have fun with that. Go ahead and roll.
Fun. Do it. Roll. Do it.
Go Argus. I want to re-roll a 1.
All right, you could just use the soul dice for that.
I will. Ooh.
All right, that is. Make sure to roll your 10s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think that pretty well just from thinking about it and drawing up a couple of schematics, that you both know how a wheel functions, and also, at least vaguely on this one, what an axle is, because it makes it go round.
Argus is plotting. He's drawing several diagrams in his notebook. On the back side, so it's not covering his tight matchups, but he's planning and plotting for round things.
Okay. You may plot your literal reinvention of the wheel.
Is it going to free us from the wheel?
No.
Darn.
that what we're calling this time loop now?
Maybe.
All right. Any other things that people want to square away?
Question for our room and the evening. Actually, I know there was a window from the last time. How bright is it outside? Is it like one of those moonlit nights, or is it kind of a very dark night?
I will say that this night is. It's not like the brightest you've seen, but it is still fairly well lit. Rather notably, it seems like it's actually pretty clear skied tonight, so you're able to see the moon and various stars pretty easily.
Because Dart's gonna spend the evening reading over that berry book again, trying another attempt at understanding it.
All right. Go ahead and roll that academics. Since you've already read it before, go ahead and throw in 2 extra dice.
You know what? Heck, it will re-roll that one.
The players love using their soul dice. It's nice.
Alright, so we haven't had to use many rolls recently.
That's fair. All right, so that
That's
turns
3.
that into a 3. With a 3, you do actually manage to, chug your way through the book, and you feel like you're actually, at least fairly well retaining the information this time. Where you now are capable of knowing various berries, what seasons they'll generally be available in, at least, around here, as well as their uses and general values. So, it's not the most interesting read in terms of actual, the writing style, but it is informative.
Very good. And I was gonna toss in the extra thing there of when most of the beans have gone to sleep, Dart's gonna probably look reflectively at the window out in the sky and also maybe just a little bit of existential crisis in the mirror.
All right. I guess important question for Dart. Are you going to go to sleep tonight, or are you just, mind churning?
You know what? That'd be a very interesting battle. Which wins? Physical exhaustion or mind churning?
Do you want him to stay awake, or do you want him to go to sleep?
I'd like to roll.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, which one would you prefer?
Ooh. I'd probably say probably would sleep. He logically knows he needs to sleep, but the mind's turning. So he's fighting the gremlin.
In that case, go ahead and, just thinking a little bit here. How would you feel about making me a body, some sort of expertise, and let's go with integrity. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good. I guess in this case, let's go with maybe instinct?
Works for me. That turns into a 4. Would you say that that is good enough for Dart to eventually nod off into sleep?
I would say so. He's not in, like,
This
crisis
tablet
levels of
shall not fall.
mind rot yet. Yeah, I'd probably imagine he probably just, like, go to the window, reflect a little bit, look at himself in the mirror, and then, like, probably fall asleep in the book.
Sage of Spades, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in, everybody. I am Raw Zim, and we are currently doing Starlight New Dawn Scar. It's one of our Pokemon games. But yeah, thank you so much for that raid. I hope your stream went well. Settle on in and enjoy the story.
Alright. The rest of you just going to sleep?
I think Vector's just kind of lying down before like dozing off to sleep. Just still kind of recalling to his memory. And before he goes to sleep, he's gonna whisper something a little bit out loud. He's gonna say, "I promise." And goes to sleep.
Adorable.
Alright.
Yes, does Jed or Amos have anything special they want to do?
I'm just assuming Amos is already fucking asleep.
Amos is out cold. What have you done?
I mean, is Amos not asleep? He did say that he was tired and went back to the fucking guild, so... Assuming Amos was hitting the nap time like right away.
Hit that snooze.
Hitting the snooze button, yeah. Sleepy time. Is that what Amos is doing, Wernie? Uh-oh. Is the Wernie killed? I believe the Wernie is killed right now. All right. In that case, I'm just going to say that all of you go to sleep. And at some point through the night, Dart, would you like, considering you were particularly restless, would you like to make me a perception? Or, yeah, perception.
Sure. Mind, instinct, perception.
Works for me. Well, on the plus side, you're still asleep, so... I mean, hey, tried to go to sleep, got to sleep. Big victories for Dart today.
Yay!
Dart stays winning. Alright, in that case, Jet, you're going to wake up at one point and realize that, basically everyone else is asleep right now. You dozed off for, at best, a couple minutes. And that's about as much as you managed.
He's going to toss and turn a little bit, trying to get back to sleep before giving up, and trying to phase through the door slowly because he doesn't want to just ram into it and risk waking people up, but
yeah. I'm not gonna have you roll for this because this is like pretty obvious considering he would like notice you right away. You do see that Shade is at least awake.
he'll just nod towards Shade before going through the door.
All right. In that case, go ahead and
Nice.
very nice, yes. All right. Where are you going?
Just DM'd you it, but
Oh,
he
okay.
is leaving the guild hall and just wandering about.
All right. Are you actually like checking to see if people are around, or are you just like wandering?
Mostly
Aimlessly.
just wandering aimlessly, kind of letting his instincts guide him wherever they might.
All right. All right. By the way, just so everyone knows, Shade decided to be really fucking stealthy and roll a total of 12 on his stealth check to follow. So Shade has decided to be stealthy tonight. You walk through the dilapidated streets. Some buildings are entirely intact, some are run down, and some are nothing more than worn, weathered rubble. You can still hear that there's still stuff going on in Starlight, even in the middle of the night, although it quickly fades away as you get away from the guild hall. It seems at least most of the nocturnal Pokemon that are up and about right now are mostly associated with the guild, although you are able to spot an occasional just goings-on happening. You do know that they are civilians, though, because you don't see a guild badge on them anywhere. At most, they give you a nod and continue on their way, and no one really seems to be bothering you as you slowly get to a more and more run-down area of the town. Before you kind of feel like a little tap on your back, and you hear Shade speak up, which is weird because you didn't see him this entire time, and go, "Hey, so, look, again, I don't really think you should be out here alone like this. I mean, again, still probably some Alabaster Gleam people here."
Well, I couldn't really sleep, so just kind of going.
All right. I can feel that. Rooftops exist if you really wanted to just be outside.
He looks down at his paws. I don't think I'm really the climbing type, and I don't have a control on my floating, and I'd rather not turn that on and risk not being able to turn it back off and just float away into the sky.
I mean, fair enough, I guess, but you literally decided to go through the door instead of sneaking out.
Well, it's a little different to do that. Or at least it feels different to me.
All right.
And at
All right,
least
I'm not too
then,
good. Go ahead.
At least then I was inside, so if I just started floating, well, actually, I guess I probably would have just floated through the ceiling. Probably shouldn't have tried that.
Maybe. But, alright, look, that wasn't supposed to be the point of this. I'm not exactly the best at this whole thing, but what's eating at you?
Well, been a lot of go, 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 and lots of danger. Kind of hard to unwind after it.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. Just it really doesn't seem to be the best place to go around doing that, but hey, at least I guess I was up too, so you're not just wandering alone. Seriously, why is it that everyone just wanted to wander off by themselves today? Like, was the memory thing really that bad? I didn't really want to get it yet, but like seriously, was it that bad?
No, mine seemed to be good, at least. This time. It's just. I don't know, the night kind of just feels proper to me.
Hey, look, if there's one thing I get, it's that. It's just more, you know. Let me put it this way. I know you guys were looking to get a job, at least for the team, at least sometime soon. With how you guys were talking about it, so maybe not the time to ruin your sleep schedule.
Fair.
I mean, look, I'm really not trying to get on you too much. I'm a literal dark type. The night is kind of my thing. But, I mean, you're
Wow.
part ghost, so I'm not exactly trying to like claim soul supremacy here. I'm just more pointing out.
It just, I don't know, feels different with the group and such.
Well, I don't know how much help I'll be, but what do you want to actually, tell me about it, or because again, I met you guys over at Orgro, so I don't really know the whole group dynamic thing, how it changed or whatever.
Well, just kind of. It's not that it's like a group dynamic thing, it's just. I've got all this ghost stuff going on, and they've got their stuff going on, and like I can participate in their stuff, but I can't really. They can't really help me with any of the. I still don't even know if I'm technically alive. People keep saying I am, and yet my soul is literally trying to leave its body.
No, I mean, you're a ghost type. You're not. I don't think you're actually a ghost.
Sure, but that doesn't change the fact that my soul is trying to leave my body.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. I'm just saying, I don't really think that you're dead because of that. Besides, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that dead people have a hard time sleeping. That seems like it's decidedly not a problem that dead people have.
I guess that's true.
I mean, all the sayings of sleep like the dead and all that. I mean, I don't really think you're doing that here.
Well, yeah, because I'm the restless dead.
Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, if you were dead, I don't think that you'd need to bother with the whole sleeping thing at all. I mean, why would you get tired if you're dead?
I don't really feel tired.
You've never felt tired.
Well, I have, but not tonight.
Alright, I guess we're just being obtuse today. Cool. If you're
I
dead, why would
don't-
you ever need to sleep?
I don't know how all this works. I'm not trying to be obtuse. I'm just.
Look, again, I guess maybe I shouldn't say again, because the last time I said this was with Vector, but a lot of weird shit happens. I, just like a week ago, had to bargain with a rock that was eating burritos to get the cure for a poison that was plaguing the entire town, and the team who actually, rescued me and tried teaching me shit. And I'm still not sure how I feel about them, but hey. Just, more the point of it is, honestly, fought a tree, had that happen. I think the whole being dead thing is, even if you are, I really feel like it's not exactly that much of a concern, because you're still walking around and doing stuff, so I mean, if you're dead, you're doing a really bad job at it, and I don't know if you're gonna start ever doing a good job of it. I mean,
I'm not so much concerned about this whole possibility I might be dead. It's more that I don't know how to get a grasp on these abilities I've got.
Okay, so different problem. Cool. At least that one seems fixable and not quite entirely philosophical in nature. Cool. In terms of how to fix it, I mean, I don't know. You went to the bank to try and get advice on that. What'd they tell you?
He told me to meditate with the psychic type, and he pumped me full of something he called aura.
All right. Has it helped or?
Well, I was able to go through the door, but he did say that was a temporary thing.
All right. And did you meditate with a psychic type or whatever?
Kaza said he's a psychic type, and we did that, and now I kind of got a little bit of a grasp on things, but I need to figure out how to strengthen this personal aura I've got.
All right. And forgive me if I'm just totally blanking here, but shouldn't you ask the guy that actually knows how to use aura about that?
I probably should.
Then why you? Is it just your brain? Like, are you? Is it just like nagging you as much as it possibly can and won't shut up? Is that more what's going on with this, or?
He nods emphatically.
Ah, okay, cool. So if you could have just let off with it's your brain being dumb, because I was sitting here actually trying to find like a bunch of solutions for this. Okay, now that is something I have experience with. My brain decides to be very dumb a lot of the time. The fact that I turned into a nervous wreck inside, that kind of stuff. And the fact that I can't eat anything that someone else has touched. That is brain is still being dumb on that one. Haven't figured out that. Okay, so if it's just your brain being dumb, then all right, I guess. Cool. Gonna tell the others about it, or just gonna try and keep it to yourself?
I'll probably tell them soon.
Alright, so never. Got it.
Well, they were very insistent on needing me with them, and I don't really want to throw doubt on with things as is when I have no idea if I'm going to be floating off next moment.
Alright, so is it the same sort of insistence that you had when I was just trying to set up, the whole associated team, and you said, alright, we're taking you with us every time, or?
Yeah, kind of.
So you're gonna take that back, or?
Aurum, we are hearing you click.
Many clicks, yes.
Sorry.
So you're gonna take that back, or you just...
I mean, I don't disagree with them, it's just...
Alright, so when are you gonna tell them, then? Because look, if there's one thing I'm an expert in, it's the brain being dumb, and if you don't give yourself a time limit on telling them, how long is it gonna take you to tell them?
I guess I'll tell them in the morning.
Alright, cool. Sounds good to me. Again, I'm not exactly the best at this whole, comforting thing, so if you got anything else bothering you, or is it just... do we already cover it all?
We just covered it. I just kind of wanted to wander a bit.
Alright, cool. I'll just stick vaguely around you then. Because, again, look, I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but they're not... We were told that they weren't all gone from the area. We probably shouldn't just be wandering the streets alone.
He's gonna sigh, looking around the buildings around. Is he getting any tug towards anywhere in particular?
In terms of being tugged anywhere in particular, there's not really anywhere that, he's being pulled to, although in terms of, interesting areas, there's always the fact that, you're in a literal city filled with a bunch of ruins, so you can always go explore one of those, but you're not exactly sure how safe it'll be.
He'll nod and... Alright, we can head back.
Oh, cool. I was just gonna be vaguely near you, but if you're gonna head back, cool. Works for me.
And he'll head back and try again to sleep.
Alright. Do you want to roll for it, or do you want him to actually just finally manage to actually sleep?
We'll roll.
We'll roll. Alright. Go ahead and do... we'll just make it a very similar roll to the one that Dart had to do. Go ahead and just roll me a good old
An earnest disciple.
body, expertise, and integrity.
Four.
4. With a 4, you would finally be able to go off to sleep.
Let me guess, it's going to be like 15 minutes before everybody else is ready to go.
No, you did do this in, the actual literal middle of the night, so I mean... You did say that, he would only be like tossing and turning for an hour or two. So
Yeah.
it was like maybe getting close to midnight when you went out.
In the middle of the night.
Whatever gets you through the night. All right. In that case, there were no other nighttime events planned, so you guys can just go ahead and wake up in the morning.
All right, for a funny, Azers does a headstand with his head crest. He's gonna be like that for a little bit.
Any particular reason why?
Felt like it. I think it's comedic.
All right. Go ahead then. You know what? This seems like a good time to use the acrobatics skill if you want to do that.
Good
Do a
enough.
body expertise acrobatics.
Body expertise acrobatics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your all-important headstand rests on this roll.
I have 3. So I'm gonna use those soul dice.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Well, don't forget to actually roll your explosion. So go ahead and roll 2 explosions now. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a 6, Azareth, you may indeed do a magnificent headstand.
He sits there, stands there. He's there, posing. It's
Posing
probably...
meta.
It probably looks really silly. Especially the way his scale sounded when he went to go do it.
I'm going to
He's
say
not-
that, like, even if you guys are pretty deep sleepers, you're probably going to get woken up by the jingle-jangle of a silly jangmo-o.
Jet is instinctively reaching out a paw to smash the alarm clock.
There is no alarm clock. It's just wood. Unless there's someone knows there.
There is
Amos pushes-
hay there.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be silly.
Amos pushes Azareth over.
No, don't push me over. Please don't push me over. Please don't push me over. This will be funny. I want to see the other. No, don't push me. No.
Are you going to continue to push him over despite the pleading?
Yes.
No!
Argus will fight back the pushing by pushing the other direction.
There is now the war for the headstand.
God, what did I
Boy.
come back to? I just went to get some
Azareth-
water.
Azarus is thinking to his mind now. This is all totally going perfect to plan. They are testing their strength against me. Yes. More.
So,
Oh, by the way, for that, are you guys actually going to try and like just fight over this, or are you gonna have like
Argus
a
fights for
contest?
victory.
All right. Then I guess you guys better roll me a body expertise athletics.
Okay, so long story short, Zeta, it's now morning time. Because I felt like it in funnies, Athers is doing a headstand with his head crest.
You actually rolled really good on it too.
I am proud. Argus went to go push... not Argus. Amos went to go push Azrath over. Argus is fighting back against it. They're now fighting over Azrath's headstand.
Yes.
This is comedic because I wanted it.
I see that Werny forgot to actually get into the server. He's now in the server.
Like,
Willpower is
hi,
a
I'm-
complete reroll, right?
Yes. It also gives you a point of exhaustion and resets when you sleep, and you have just woke up.
Dang it, I probably shouldn't use it then.
Use what?
Aurum was considering having Argus use a willpower to redo the entire roll until I reminded them that, oh yeah, willpower resets when you sleep, and you have just woken up.
And we're probably on a job. Probably a bad idea to do this.
Suddenly get exhausted.
So yeah, go ahead and roll me that check there, Amos.
What's
That is
check
a
again?
body expertise athletic.
What's funny is Azarus is better in athletics than he is acrobatics. But this is hilarious. I enjoy this. Now, where's my Ito out of what I don't?
Are you going to do anything with that roll there, Amos?
Nope.
All right. You are both equally ineffectual in your attempts to push over Azareth and stabilize him. Like, you're both doing effectively nothing.
By that respect, I'm winning because my goal is to keep Azareth up.
Yeah, but you're also explicitly not really helping. It's more that you can feel that Azareth is keeping himself up in comparison.
Amos is going to suddenly let go and pull out of the way. Well, Argus is still pushing.
I don't... Is Argus pushing enough to push Azareth over, or is just doing effectively nothing?
Well, he was doing effectively nothing, but I will say that, like, this would be enough to, like, force you to re-roll your acrobatics to stay up.
Fun. Body, I have 5. Oh no.
With a 1, you're still technically up, but you can feel your body listing now. You could either attempt to maintain this, or you could just accept that you're falling over now and, like, not, like, possibly horrendously flop.
How much of a headache is he getting with being upside down?
Surprisingly, not so much right now. Although, obviously, now that you're, like, being destabilized, like, your adrenaline is spiking, and now it's actually starting to affect you.
He's probably gonna let himself fall over, but he's gonna try to not flop over miserably.
Alright. I'm just gonna go and say that with that success, you do have enough control over yourself to do that.
Ha!
Instead, Argus does the belly flop, as, you know, his stabilization that he was pushing on is no longer there, and he flops.
Argus has now flopped.
Azareth is doing his proud pose. There's sun shining behind him. Oh wait, this is just morning light. Are you alright, Argus?
Oof!
He's going to gently pat the tyrunt's nose.
I have a big head and little arms.
That you do. Also, morning, Amos. And anyone else who is up?
So, do you guys want breakfast? You done doing whatever that is?
I'll do it again.
It was our alarm clock, I think.
What's alarm clock?
It's a clock. That's an alarm.
Alright. Are you guys gonna... Were we meeting back up with... Because I was kind of outside. Is that, Kaza gonna be coming back, or...
I believe so.
Oh, neat.
Like, mission board? This is where we're gonna meet up? Outside the guild, I think? Outside the guild, I think.
I mean, it's more like just inside the guild, but yeah, it's like in the lobby.
Yes, we should go. We should go get ready for the day and happy jingle noises outside to a different tune.
Oh yeah, by the way, to just in case anyone is wondering, Shade has very obviously not slept.
Oh no, he has the bags under his eyes, but you can't tell there's bags under his eyes. He doesn't have to. He already has dark fur.
Yep, he
I'm
already
just
has dark fur.
imagining Shay with 2 bags of holding on his face, just like under his eyes.
No, he does not have bags of holding.
He has a wonder bag.
No, he does not. He has a normal ass. He has a normal ass bag.
I
But yeah.
wanted to say something, but I might get smited.
Yeah, you might.
Yes,
So yeah, you guys are just gonna go down, get some food, check out the mission board, all that.
Yeah, happily eat the food. Go on.
noticing Shade looks like he hasn't slept. Sin's just gonna kind of like looking him over a little. Just say, "Are you okay?"
I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. Shade is an emaciated mess that hasn't slept. So
Yeah, no, he's still saying something about it. Just you look very tired, and you should probably eat something. You don't. I know that things probably haven't been too great, but I'm a little worried.
oh no, don't worry. I am perfectly fine.
He's lying again.
Shut up. I will burn your stick.
I mean, they're right. You don't look like you're in a good shape.
Why do you always threaten my stick?
Because you hate it when I do it.
That's mean, though.
Wow. Congratulations. I don't care. And also, look, just drop it. It's fine.
Okay.
You're not dropping my stick. You'll pick it up and burn it.
I don't need you to drop it to do that.
Let's not set fires inside the guild.
No. I just asked Amos to do that.
Amos smiles.
Hey, look
Again,
at how
is it
happy
Amos?
he looks. Are you gonna tell a face like that he can't set the guild building on fire? I mean, come on.
Yes.
Yes, we
He's
will.
a criminal type.
I don't I don't think that he's a dark type, and I don't think you should call dark types that.
No, not a dark type, a criminal type.
This Argus, I don't think that's a. You know what? Never mind. And Sin is going to start walking a little faster because looking back towards Amos's smile, and just say, "Just don't set fire to things while I'm too close, please." Tap 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 tap.
Amos puffs out a little puff of smoke.
All right, I'm just gonna guess that you guys are gonna start actually filtering down to the at least towards the lower levels in the lobby.
Yeah. Vector is tiredly just trying to crawl out of bed and
Argus
It's
is
already
keeping-
downstairs.
already walking their way downstairs.
Argus is keeping close to Vector because Vector has water.
Yep, and Shade is gonna walk over, look over at Vector, go, "Hey, you want some help there?"
Just is gonna stare like I want food, and I'm just woke up.
Are you saying anything to him?
Oh, Victor's just gonna stare like kind of like the barely still like half asleep. Like, it just, he just kind of says, I'm okay.
Now, you see, you say that, but that looks like the face of someone in desperate need of help, and he's going to reach over and literally rip the blanket off of Vector.
No, 5 more minutes. Okay, this is like out of character. Is there coffee in this world? Please
You
tell
have no clue.
me. I'm just like, I need coffee. Vector needs his coffee. But yeah, Victor's just gotta like slowly get up and slight disgruntlement. Like, all right, fine.
Yeah, there you go. Now you aren't going to be left here with... I think you and Argus are the only ones left in here.
Oh, it is the morning. It is time to get stuff done.
Yeah, that's right.
Slowly,
Go, be
slowly,
productive, get a job. All that good
slowly,
stuff.
tippy tappy down.
That duo. So, about that stick,
This is my stick.
now look, you say that, but, are you really gonna deny, someone with such a thin coat as me getting a little bit of help getting warm?
If it involves my stick being on fire, yes.
Ah, that's cold. Come on.
I will pelt you with rocks.
Yeah, oh, shit, just realized. Okay, let's, you get hungry, you want food, right? Go get food. Shade's kind of like gonna start pushing you a bit.
Argus is keeping his stick close, glaring at Shade, and following Vector.
Alright, you're gonna hear Shade go, no, stop, shouldn't make those puns. Shouldn't make the puns. It's fine, just...
I didn't make any puns!
And Shade's going to then proceed to ignore you and start walking out. It wasn't you who made a pun. But yes, as for today's breakfast, it is pretty much nothing particularly special. It's oatmeal.
It is edible, barely.
It is, and it's warm. It's not exactly flavorful, but it is a warm bit of food.
Nope.
Look, now you don't need to worry about being cold. You get warm food.
Yeah, you know I'm not touching that, right? I feel like you should know that.
You're gonna starve.
No, I'm not. I already tried doing that. It wasn't nice, so I'm not doing that. I will also say that now is probably a good time for Kaza to at least check in, considering it is vaguely breakfast time and the mission board is literally within sight of where you guys eat, so...
Correct. So he'll probably come back and also pick up a bowl. But he does seem to have a small basket with him.
Yep. And overnight, you have completed 4 successful delivery missions and 1 mail mission.
There's always work to do. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Kaza!
Are we already at friends?
Why not?
Well, they haven't hung Jet in the air, so they're not enemies.
Is that the standard?
It's a long story.
I think that's a good standard.
Jet just sighs into his oatmeal.
The oatmeal size back.
God.
You are still
Argus
dreaming.
throws the oatmeal across the room.
No,
Oh,
stop.
don't make your mess.
Okay. Well. I came back from daybreak and I thought I'd bring some things.
What'd you bring?
I brought some berries, some bananas.
For those of you who have looked at maps, you may make me a navigation roll. Using mind. Considering that you have looked at the maps, though, I will offer you a +2.
Remember, have I looked at the maps?
Yeah. You even bought a map.
1, 2, 3.
It's true.
And then Jet also has looked at the maps and also helped literally copy the one.
Yep.
Alright, so mind, I guess, like logic, navigation.
Works for me.
Wait a second.
And Azrath looks at the maps with Shade in Shade's guild.
Yep.
In
In the Aurum Grove Guild.
I'm just going to
God damn it.
assist. Well, how many dice do you have for that, Dart?
Give me one moment.
That's a 1, 2. It's 7. It's 7 above for successes, right?
Yep, 7 up. So you got a 3.
3. 3's not bad. No need to reroll that.
I got confused. I didn't properly copy over the change that was negotiation change to navigation.
Negotiation was split into persuasion and deception, and then navigation was added.
Yeah. I didn't copy it over properly, so it's like, oh, why do I... Where's navigation?
Ah. Yeah.
But you know what? I'll just keep that there as navigation, because I think with the maps it's there. So I would have... 6 dice, though you said it was a +2?
+2 dice. Although, I believe that Zim was asking you, like what your skill in was it and all that.
Yeah, 1 in navigation, 2 logic, 3 mind.
In that case, I will just add 1 to your roll. I'll assist.
All right. Jet is now assisting Dart.
Unless I get to add my bonus 2 to his roll too.
I would say you know what? I will allow it.
Yeah.
You may combine your bonus.
Okay, so
that's
3
a lot of
extra dice.
That's a lot of dice.
That's
Yep.
a lot of dice.
I'm only gonna let one of you add in your bonus dice, but I'll be nice.
Get all. Wow,
That's a lot of 10s. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Azrath, I think I know this. Dart and Jet.
Eyes open.
All right,
Together,
so
they open
1,
the
2,
fifth
3,
eye.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on Dart's roll. Azareth, you know that's one of the Starlight satellite towns, and it was at least a decent bit away. Dart, you know that is a 2.5-day trip. There and then 2.5 days back.
Oh, was this a navigation or
Navigation? Yeah. What Kaza just said is at least a 5-day round trip.
How is that possible? That's like roughly 3 days away. One direction.
Kaza blinks as if he doesn't understand the question, and then just gestures at himself.
He does the poofy thing.
I
say-
teleported. Admittedly, I did have to get there first. The first time, anyway. I can't really go to places I haven't been.
Argus raises a claw like he's waiting to ask a question.
Yes?
What happens if you go to a place, but then someone puts a thing in that place and you try to teleport? Do you end up inside the thing?
No, actually. It's a little funny. I get a little projection that I kind of throw out before I go to let me know if valid or invalid. But like also, I don't exactly set like coordinates, like hard coordinates. So if the location I'm trying to get to is blocked, I can just like keep trying in places near or around it until one of them is
A wise
available.
decision.
Does that mean you could technically just keep trying to go around infinitely until you've gotten to every place?
I'd have once again I'd have to travel there first, but theoretically, however, it doesn't warn me if it's dangerous. It just tells me if it is physically possible. So I'd rather not blind teleport and then, I don't know, be in an ocean. Seems dangerous.
I want to learn the poofy.
I'm not sure how to teach that. Because I was born with the poofy, as you call it.
We definitely
Oh.
need to codify teleport for the system, though.
Oh yeah, probably, but you know.
I want a poofy behind Shade and scare him.
Shade?
Hey, that's me.
Oh.
If you can do that, that'd be fun.
Hello.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you could do that.
While you were inside the library talking to them, I was kind of outside.
Oh, okay. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Yeah, hey, I'm Shade. Very, very don't do good in indoor areas, really. But hey, you know, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
That sounds like there's a lot of baggage there. Okay.
He's our
How about-
resident gloomy puppy.
I am not gloomy. If I was gloomy, first off, that's well, you know, if I was gloomy, I'd be a lot worse off after 3 weeks of starvation and imprisonment. So I mean, you should probably be glad that I'm actually not gloomy, because that'd probably just be depressing to be around after that.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, can you teleport this oatmeal into his belly?
If you do that, I'll hit you. Don't do that.
Well, first of all, that's not quite how that works, because to teleport something, I have to go with it. So, no. Also, cramped spaces are very generally invalid targets. Let's say I was trying to teleport inside of a burlap sack. I can't project myself into the bag and then move it. It has to be open enough for me to, in my current position, be inside it without deforming it in any way.
So we gotta curl you up really small or make Shade really big?
No. No.
Hold on.
Hold the line.
He doesn't want
shall
this,
not
and
fall.
I have brought extras. So, Shade, would you like blueberries or bananas?
Real quick, That said, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in. You all have come into the middle of our Starlight New Dawn Scar campaign. It is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs. Thank you so much for that raid and sharing your community with me. Do settle in and enjoy the story. I'll be in the chat from here. Carry on.
I will take eating the air. You keep that away from me.
This is why we needed to poofy the food into his belly, because he won't eat the food.
I eat food. Sometimes.
I've never seen you eat food.
I ate foods in the woods a couple times. Anyways, you guys are gonna get a job, right? Job.
Job.
I mean, there is the mission board right over there.
I'm eating my oatmeal.
You have fun with that.
Okay. Sure, let's pick a mission.
Something
Alright.
not scary?
So,
I think we should make a mission after break.
I was about to say, it would be a good break time now, so let's go ahead and do a bit of a break.
yes.
Stretch, grab drinks, do the thing.
The way. Oh, sorry.
I can eat food. I haven't eaten all day. I
Yes.
feel like shade.
Yes. Abby, what were you saying?
I was about to say, like, I don't know if anyone heard me say that. Did I don't know, join in for the never mind, just for the map.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could roll the now if you want.
It's I mean, it's already way past, so it's doesn't matter.
All right. All right. I'm gonna be right back.
So, how have y'all been tonight?
Yeah, all right.
That's good.
I have been okay My stomach is hurting quite a bit right now, though. Like, I'm not sure why.
Alright, since we're on break, I will share some fan art. We've, got two, it looks like. Another one that just came in. First off, we've got Vector's Introduction by Raijin.
Falling from the sky.
And then another one of some sketches from Raijin trying to figure out Azareth as well as Dart face pawing.
Yeah.
Rai's a good bean.
I am back with foods.
Yay, boobs.
I got up and I realized how exhausted I am. My body was shaking trying to just stand.
Oh.
You got up, but nothing got you down?
Today got me down.
I get up.
You may get up. I just fall down. Zim just assaulted me of lemon heads.
Damn. How
Luckily,
much
I'm
damage did it do?
free. Did he pass his accuracy versus your evasion?
Apparently, it bounced off my shoulder, and I died.
Damn,
was
it
a
got
critical hit.
past your integrity too, yeah.
Was that a crit?
It's lemon heads. It has the ability of just ignoring integrity and insta-kill.
Deadly.
I just got hit with another box of lemon heads.
Was it super effective?
Yeah, it got me in my back, and that hurts.
Scribbles down. Argus is not candy type.
I am not. Dino types are weak to candy types.
Or is he candy type and candy is super effective against candy type?
This we
I
must
think
find.
that only works if it's a sour type move.
Damn it, now I'm just thinking of Hellsing Abridged again.
So he is a candy type, but because I used a sour type candy, therefore it was super effective.
Alright,
Yeah,
you know what?
sour type beats sweet type.
I can't resist saying it. That's candy with an I.
I don't get it.
Hellsing Abridged. There's a scene where they're going over expense reports. And one is listed as candy with an I.
I am so confused. Like Donkey Kong's girlfriend candy?
Should we tell him?
No, let's leave him in the dark. Are we ready to continue?
But I'm
roll-
scared of the dark.
Not in your past, you weren't. Okay. Dart.
Hello.
Argus.
Don't leave me in the dark.
Azareth.
What?
Vector.
Hello.
Sin.
Hello. Actually, I wanted to real quick say, I was going to say before the roll call, I might need to hop off, for my stomach is causing trouble.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but I hope your stomach feels better.
Yeah, thank you. I will hop off and say goodnight to you all. So, bye-bye.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for the stomach, but, you know, at least they're taking care of themselves. Jet.
Yo.
I'll go ahead and remove the thing as well. Amos. He is still kill, apparently.
I will also add, I'm probably only have about like another hour within me, energy-wise.
Alright.
Feeling I'm struggling this evening.
And Digi with Kaza.
I am here.
Wonderful. Alright. Well, at least we got most of the crew. So, let's go ahead and continue. So you guys were about to be looking at the mission board, which has an absolutely ridiculous amount of missions on it currently. It has so many missions on it that missions are covering up other missions.
Kaza size.
I want a not scary one.
All right. Well,
Everything up there is going to be scary to him.
Not everything.
Let's first look for the jobs within our rank first.
Yes. There are little color-coded things on each of the mission things saying about what level it is expected for. It will match the color on your little guild symbols, which will be the lowest rank currently. As for those, they are generally closer to the bottom of the board. And also on top, because it looks like they're being posted fairly often. There does happen to be a lot of various delivery missions. There's a fair few patrols. There's a couple of escort missions that you could take. There are requisition missions where you go to one place and then take stuff from there and take it to a different place.
ah, yes. These are my usuals.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. What do you all think? Delivering something could be easy. Exploring could be fun.
Well, um,
I guess something that might be a bit more suited for a group of our size.
In that case, still rated to be just around your level, there are a fair few amount of missions that are from Daybreak and Greenwood, which are two of the various satellite towns. You would actually probably like recognize the names from the symbols on your map because you did get the map with the symbols. It'd pretty much be a very easy like bang bang realizing, oh hey, that name is probably this symbol on the map. For Daybreak, there is a fairly large amount of missions, specifically for patrols and rescue requests. It seems like there is a fairly common thread of mentioning wild Pokemon for Daybreak. Then there's also Greenwood, which has a high amount of labor, material, and a handful of patrol requests.
That one seems pretty simple. I couldn't carry things.
Greenwood is nice. Well, it would be nice if their watermills were up and operational again, but
Their
Well,
water mills are
fine.
broken?
oh yeah, they were attacked.
I'm sure I could fix it. I'm good at fixing things.
It was by the Alabaster Gleam.
They're not still there, are they?
No, but
Okay, then it would be safe
they-
to go fix it.
they need a lot of materials and labor to fix everything. To which, perhaps, while you're doing that, I could try to get some materials over to help that, and you do the labor. Or we could
That's-
just do some patrols to see the general situation before we commit.
For those of you looking at the board, you may also give me a perception check if you wish. I will accept just about any attribute for that.
Yep, I will go ahead and do that. You said any attribute?
Any attribute. You may use any attribute for this.
Attribute.
Ooh. Hazarth, you've been saving that one up. Holy shit, okay.
Hold on. 6.
Azarus sees with his soul.
Alright, so we got Azarth and Argus. Who else wants to give it a shot?
I might as well. 1, 2.
It's a 7 successes. Holy smokes.
Couple of ones, couple of tens. Still net positive.
One, two, three, four, five.
2, 3, 4. All right. Anyone else want to roll?
6.
Oh, wait, no, 4. There was a third one.
4. Oh, okay. Jed, are you gonna roll?
I think we've got it covered.
All right. Just wanted to check. So I will say that all of you rolled enough successes to notice that there is not a single mission on this board for Oran Grove. Even on the higher up things.
Kaza will frown a little, but it almost seems like he might know something.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I thought they'd be asking for help.
Oh.
Is something up?
Well, yes.
Oh, yes. No, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was actually asked not to go there because of extreme activity from Alabaster Gleam, and I'm a solo. So...
Right. Although we took care of Alabaster Gleam there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, they're not there anymore, and they could use all the help they could get rebuilding.
Oh.
Jack.
Okay. So maybe I should go over there so that I can get there faster in the future?
Possibly. Probably also tell Edge that.
You haven't?
You didn't really give us the chance.
You could submit a report.
Huh? What's
Oh. It's... Okay, hold on.
Yeah, do apologize. We're still kind of new to the guild thing.
What's your team name again?
And Vector and I are still waiting for our badges.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. You know, maybe we should talk to the guild receptionist then.
Yeah, I think that would be a good start.
Please.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Sitting at a desk that's like a little bit out of the way. It's like the desk is like a little bit messed up, but it's mostly fine. Is a very sleepy looking Meowth who is like asleep. There is like a little like attention bell that you're able to ring, but like the cat is like half asleep.
Okay. Counter argument. Jingle jingle.
Yes.
While you guys
This
are
has been
doing this, I'm gonna head back to the bank for a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, good luck.
Hey.
Any reasoning? We'll probably go split the report.
You might need to jingle louder.
Me walking, not walking up didn't. Okay,
Did not.
one moment. What?
I said, oh, I just said it did not.
Ass is gonna vibrate. The best he can.
Vibrates intensely as the Meowth then proceeds to like sort of was doing the thing where like, you know, was kind of like head was like leaning like into his paw and his like eyes were closed, but like he was occasionally blinking, so you know he wasn't asleep, and then he just like shoots up a bit and he goes, ah, what oh, hey, what can I do for you?
Hello, it's me again. Can we have a
Oh.
mission, or can we have a mission report file?
Let's see. Okay, just let me. Okay, just. The mouth like fumbles down a bit, and then just grabs out like a stack of 10 and hands it to Kaza and goes, "Here, just don't. You don't have to bother me as much now."
Oh, okay. Let's see. As he takes 4 and sets them aside, and then takes another one. All right, team, and he looks at Mr. Jingle Jangles.
Oh, Team Astral Dawn.
Team Astral Dawn has returned from Aurum Grove and halted Alabaster Gleam activities. Reconnection with Aurum Grove highly recommended. Begin repair efforts. And if you could give me some details on what happened and what you did.
Looks to Dart.
Well, definitely a team effort. We had half the team assist in identifying what was causing the intentional sickness in the town, and secure the snowberry as a cure for the quote-unquote scarlet fever. And the rest of the team confronted the regional, or the head of operations there, Baron Saint was their name, and heavily injured them in combat.
Yeah. And also that, I believe we also were able to, I think there was another rescue team there as well.
I actually did not get their rescue team aid. Shade?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you need?
What was the name of the rescue team?
I think it was with Jack. I remember. Like just trying to remember.
Oh yeah, no, Jack was the leader. Sorry, just did not really sleep last night. Just whew, okay, what were you wanted the team name, right?
Yes.
Nods.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, they're literally just called Team Aurum Grove. Aurum Grove has one team and that's it.
Team
It's more of a positional thing, but
Speaking of Jack said he was gonna be here. Or travel here.
all right. How do I say this? He was probably a lot faster than our cart, but did you really say he was going to travel? Why would he come here?
Because of the gem thingy mabobber.
Oh yeah, that's probably the other thing we need to note down. The
Yeah.
Azrith, you recall the gem being stolen?
Yes, gem was stolen. We gave the what remained fragment to Edge.
Yep, you did give that to Edge.
We should make sure that's down the report just for record keeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, in case you don't remember, Shade was not there with you for that like proper conversation, really. With Jack.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So he has no clue what the hell you guys are talking about.
But yeah, we can confirm as well. So
We can confirm. Doc can confirm.
All right. Definitely. All right. A lot happened, but I can get this all down. You know what? Maybe I should be behind the desk. I can do paperwork. do it later.
Kaza has thought of another job they could do.
Kaza's new permanent job. Desk person. Paperwork.
There's never a shortage.
Never a shortage, yes. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know. I guess I'll mention this because I kind of spent a little bit of time up close and personal with them. But yeah, no, the lieutenant of the Alabaster Gleam over at Oran Grove was named Silly Putty. He was I think he's called an Ambipom. The leader was Baron Saint. He was, another Abra. He was kind of a haughty jackass, but I don't know if you want to put that in the report.
I have a question. They're talkative, right?
Which one? Silly Putty or
The Abra, Baron Saint?
I mean, he likes to grandstand a bit, but yeah. Did he?
Very.
I wasn't there with
very
you guys.
talkative.
Okay, cool. That didn't change. Yes, he's talkative.
And he's a bit strange, right?
Didn't react to a single hit. Even when... Yeah, they looked very hurt.
Huh. I see.
Did you know them? Meet them? See them?
One time? They were very... I don't think I liked my encounter with them.
Blink, blink.
I turned their chest into a bowl before they left.
Huh?
What?
That sounds about right.
Their chest into a ball?
Bowl. Curved the other way.
Brain does not compute. Both Azers and player does not compute that statement.
Alright, imagine the chest's curve being inverted.
He caved in Baron Saint's chest.
Okay.
If Baron Saint was laying on the ground, you could fill his chest with water and it would hold.
We did something like that.
Just a very uncomfortable encounter is all. And it seems that he recovers fast? Oh my god. I was not being gentle.
Huh.
Ugh.
Dart's gonna ponder for a moment. For future reference, is there anything we could do to prevent an Abra like yourself from teleporting out of there? Because
There are some measures, I suppose. Mean Look, for instance, I believe, prevents easy escape.
Yeah, because they were very keen to fight and talk their mouth off until they realized that they were severely injured. If not probably dying.
I didn't want to be a murderer, but I also didn't want to just let them do what they wanted. So I had to remind them of what bruising meant. Because apparently he measures his health in blood loss, but I don't do that.
So much blood.
If I might ask the party to make insight checks, because this is very deliberately odd, but some of you might not know quite how.
What dice should we roll then?
He did say insight.
Insight. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think it matters which attribute you roll for. So.
Yeah.
That's just 5 for me. I have nothing in insight yet. Lol. Look at that roll.
Look, you used up all your successes on the previous one. Remember? Where you got 9, 10, 7, 7, 7, 7?
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Anyway. Yeah, I won the lottery.
Yeah, you won the lottery. You got the bar.
As this goes,
Ooh, Vector. Vector with the 4 on a 5. Let's go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Vector is more awake. Vector is now more awake.
Courtesy of Shade. Obviously, you have Shade to thank for your success.
All right. So that's weird. That's weird, right? That a psychic type would do. That a psychic type would do physical blunt force trauma.
In fact, for the party, you never saw Baron Saint do a single damn thing that was physical. In fact, they didn't even walk around. They floated. They didn't move through the air, they teleported. They did exactly 0 things physically. Kaza, you have seen do basically everything physically.
Oh.
But this is a good time to mention something that is happening. Someone is going to come running into the guild, and it appears that it is an Eevee. And they're going to look around rapidly.
Is
And
it
then
black and white?
No. Unfortunately, Noah is not here.
He would be destructive in this setting.
Yes, he would. It does not have any of the safety padding that Lick does. But no, it is an Eevee, and they are sprinting straight up to Kaza, and they are like out of breath. They are so out of breath, and they are going. I could just get a mission and get out, just quickly, just.
Okay. He will put his filled out mission report. Okay. Let's patrol in Greenwood.
I guess
Whatever it is, if it gets you guys out of here faster, I will pay you double.
What's going on?
All right, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna say it. Pop's heard about you. Get the hell out of here before he shows up.
Uh-oh. Edge told me about that. We should leave.
Who's Hops?
As Kaza is indeed just grabbing a couple of missions in Greenwood. Okay, let's go.
Jet, we need Jet.
You do need Jet. You do know he was going to the bank, though.
Who's gonna be the fastest to get Jet?
You could just teleport there with Kaza.
Everybody
Kaza's
just
to the bank.
looks at Vector.
Vector, Kaza.
Okay, so everyone, if you could just hold on to me at some point, be it my arms, legs, tail, an ear if you want.
Okay. Who's Hobbs?
Look, we only just met you. Not quite sure I feel about coming about the touching.
Oh, no. I don't bring people Lord things unless they're in contact with me.
Here, I'll touch him.
Who
Azra
is
sits
who is
and touches.
currently not touching Kaza?
I guess Dart is hesitantly not touching Kaza.
All right, Dart, you're getting a literal pouch filled with coins thrown at your face by the Eevee, who is just like, grab onto your delay, get out. Pops is going to be here soon, and I will not have a hole in reality punched through the guild.
We should probably go. We should probably Dart.
Questions later. Move first.
Well, I would say let's go.
Okay.
Just drag Dart. It's like okay, but you better tell us who this person is. Who this that person is talking about.
Anyone not holding on to Kaza?
All right, Kaza will teleport over to the bank.
Yep. I'm just gonna say that everyone was holding on to Kaza at that point.
Yep.
You are all momentarily safe outside the bank. This is about to be the checkpoint. So, did we want to go for that extra half an hour? Because that's what we were apparently going to be doing this week, from what Zeta said. So, we still want to go for that extra half an hour?
I'm yawning.
I would say this might be a good, unless if anyone else wants to continue, could be a nice little cliffhanger.
All right. Or we could have Kaza explain just who Pops is. But,
at least, yeah.
So, you know what? Let's go ahead and have Kaza explain just who Pops is.
So who's Pops? So what's the rush?
What the heck was that about? Dart says as he pockets the coins in the wonder bag.
Okay, so I don't completely know everything, but I'll share what I do know. Pops is a Mega Alakazam that just stays Mega, and he's huge and strange and very muscular.
To the point. What are you trying to say?
I think he's taken an interest in me because I am also weird for an Abra, and he's weird for an Alakazam because he does things physically also. And Edge doesn't want me developing in a strange direction.
So you need to be running away. Okay.
Well, I mean, I suppose that I don't have to go with you, but I kind of assumed, I guess, that we were gonna do things together, maybe.
You go and jump with us. Easy.
Yeah.
Does this Pops know that you're going to be going on a mission? Do they know about the mission that we're going to go?
No, and in fact, since I just took the note and didn't turn it in, there's not going to be a record for him to follow.
So I'm from the sounds of it, it seems like you may have a fan, I suppose.
Maybe?
Well,
he is very reckless, from my understanding, and has strange abilities like just punching a hole in reality. I don't know what the benefit of that is.
Well, so like Victor's just kind of like sighs a little bit. It's like, well, I suppose for now it's probably for the best. I would like to discover more about the guild, and also Victor's just like exclamation point, just like just sort of realized, wait, we haven't even gotten our badges yet.
You're right.
Ah.
Oh my god,
I just want my badges.
I'm sorry.
Dart starts walking back to the guild hall. What my badge, debit.
Okay, maybe if I just hide near the bank, it'll be fine.
We'll be back. I'm gonna get my badge. I want my badge.
You guys, you want your damn badge.
They want their damn
been
badge.
through so much. You went through. You just want the damn badge at this point. Respectable.
I just want the paperwork to be done.
To be fair, Jet also doesn't quite want to leave until he feels he's got a bit of a handle on this.
Yep. To be fair, you literally don't even need to take that mission right now. It was just more of like, hey, you get the hell out of here before he sees you.
Oh no, Kaza has become a liability.
Not really. He was going to be showing up anyways. It was just funnier to have it be like this.
Yeah.
He's not actually a liability. He's more interested in the whole last team. But you know, it didn't hurt that. Hey, does he have an illegitimate child? No, but he sure might now.
Oh no. You're my child, Kaza. Oh no. No.
No, incorrect actually. Oh.
I'm thinking face all over again. This is terrible. This is wrong. This is not right. This is not right. Please help me. Please help me. I think it's a good place to stop now.
It is. That's why we're stopping here.
Next time on Badge Quest.
On Badge Quest, yes! Will they finally get their badges?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Can we have an entire spin-off series where it's just the Mission Impossible in, like, you know, Mystery Dungeon style keys playing as, like, we try to get our badges?
No, even better. It's gonna be the Brody quest. It's just Vector and Dart just, you know, going just a paper cutout of just like finally going to get the badge. I don't know if you've seen Brody quest, but
You're gonna have to show me.
I will.
Yeah. But yeah, in all seriousness, I'm very excited to see your guys' reaction to Pops' character, because it is an interesting one for sure.
Pop's legitimately strange, man.
He is a legitimately
strange
man.
Abra, all things considered. Are you my son, baby?
Oh, that's scary.
To be fair, the person besides Kaza that he's extra interested in is actually Azrith.
It's because you're secretly a puppy type.
It's not for the reason that you think, but it will be funny when you finally see him and you find out why he wants to meet you.
It's because you're the true puppy type.
No, I'm leaving. Nope, bye.
All right. I only had to make one character. Well, I guess technically two characters be very. All right, I guess we're getting out of here now to have Azrith just want to peace from this entire situation. Okay. Great success, apparently. Well, I guess
right.
we'll go ahead and call it, yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some merch at zgfgaming.store, or by coming by and bringing your friends with you. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Real cute.